Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is Matt from the Routine Rewire, the habits-based challenge where we empower you with the knowledge to take control of your well-being. I'm back today to talk about the categories that we think are vital to your health and wellness. They're very simple. They are movement, nutrition, hydration, sleep, connection to self and others. Why do we choose these? Well, we've been in this space for a long time, worked with a lot of people. We've done all the complex, crazy things. We've done all the simple things. And after years and years of working with thousands of people, we have found that these 5 categories, movement, nutrition, hydration, sleep, connection to self and others, are those ones that seem to have the greatest impact on how people feel, look, and participate in their life. When we say these things, we actually take a very, very simple approach. So movement, our general recommendation is to move whichever way you like best, 30 minutes a day. Recommend people who have never done anything before to just walk. One, because, getting outside is nice. We're cooped up. We work at desk, some of us. We generally spend a lot of time inside, and it doesn't seem like humans are really built to do that. So not only is it sort of refreshing and renewing to get outside into the sun and feel the air, moving 30 minutes a day is absolutely vital to keep everything sort of running right, and it's generally what you need. So whether it's walking, swimming, riding a bike, running, or a dedicated, organized exercise program, we want people to move. Nutrition is one of those things that is sort of convoluted and clouded, and I've used the term diet wars because they exist, and we don't want to be involved in any of that. So when we say nutrition, we mean don't eat too much and probably mostly plants. We're not advocating a meat-free diet. We're not advocating a turn towards veganism. No, what we are saying is don't eat too much and eat as many natural things as you can. One simple rule of thumb that we tell people is look at your nutrition labels. If there is anything in that ingredients list that your grandmother wouldn't recognize, don't eat it. Hydration is one of those things where I think we all know we don't drink enough water. We feel the effects, whether it's headaches or just feeling sort of heavy and slow, or feeling like our mood is kind of depressed or lightheadedness, whatever. We've all been dehydrated to a point, and even those of us that drink a lot of water still aren't drinking enough. So very simple recommendation is 100 ounces of water a day. And how we suggest you do that is you buy some sort of bottle. It doesn't matter what type. Know the size of it and count throughout the day. Again, vital. And hydration and hydrating properly is one of those funny things that once you start doing it, it's actually hard to go back and reverse because you feel so good. So hydration is very important. Sleep. We live in a culture that doesn't prize sleep, even though things might be heading in another direction, which is good because a lot of people think exercise is the basis of healthy living or proper nutrition is the basis of healthy living. We actually feel very strongly that the bottom of that pyramid of health and wellness is sleep. And without proper sleep, nothing can actually be built on top of that. You can't get to the top of that pyramid. So sleep it varies for everybody, but we can almost consistently say from all of the evidence out there that nobody, if possible, should get any less than 7 full hours of sleep a night. So that's what we encourage people to do. Our favorite method is the bedtime alarm. You would not go to sleep on a work night without setting an alarm to wake up, unless you're just one of those freaks that, the universe calls you out of your slumber and you just spring from bed like a vampire. But if you're like the rest of us, you always have an alarm to wake up. We want you to add one more alarm, a bedtime alarm. So if you know what time that alarm's going to ring in the morning, set your clock, set your bedtime alarm at least 7 hours, but preferably more prior to that. And when that alarm goes off, just as the morning alarm gets you out of bed, let that alarm guide you into bed. Finally, connection to self and others. This one is one that's more difficult to get your arms around. It's different. It's a different idea or concept for everyone. When we say this, we mean limit your time on attention sucking devices. So that's apps on your phone or your computer in general. And one very, very, very simple rule of thumb that we recommend, and we've found that pays dividends to people that we work with or ourselves, is an hour or two prior to that bedtime alarm we just talked about, man, shut off your phone, close your laptop, turn off your computer, and get away from that stuff that's just grabbing your attention all day, every day. We've not only found that we sleep better when we do that, but we also generally throughout the day, especially the next day, sort of feel better. We feel less agitated, less on edge, less keyed up, or a small adrenaline surge. So we recommend that very simple concept of like, get off your phone, get off your laptop. TV seems okay, not sure, but like that's a personal call for you. But at least the phone, the laptop, the apps, the social media, and just turn it off and just be in the real world. Again, movement, nutrition, hydration, sleep, connection to self and others, we know has the greatest impact on health. And these simple practices, habits that make a giant difference you can put into your life. If you're having some difficulty, sign up for our challenge, the Routine Rewire. It's a friendly but competitive habits-based challenge where we empower you with the ability to implement these things in your life. Again, thanks for listening. My name is Matt. Keep plugging, keep working. Until then, happy rewiring.